Are you ready to unlock the incredible power of change in your life? Let's explore a topic that has the potential to transform your entire existence: the magic of change. Just like the rising sun, change is a force of nature. It's a powerful wave of transformation that sweeps over our lives, and it's not something to be feared but something to be embraced. Sadhguru, the founder and head of India's Isha Foundation, argues that resisting change is resisting life. If you resist change, you resist life. Life is a continuous process of change, and if you try to hold on to things, you will only suffer. The only thing that is permanent in life is change. Everything else is temporary, including our bodies, our relationships, and our possessions. So why not embrace change? Our fear of change is often rooted in our attachment to the past. We cling to what we know, even if it is no longer serving us. But we must let go of the past in order to move forward. To truly understand the beauty of change, let's turn to the wisdom of ancient philosophers like Heraclitus, who famously said, "Change is the only constant." Heraclitus reminds us that change is woven into the very fabric of existence. Our cells regenerate, seasons shift, and the world turns, all in a beautiful dance of change. Think about it. Life would be stagnant and dull if everything stayed the same. We find growth, beauty, and new opportunities in the ebb and flow of change. But why do we often resist change? Motivational speaker La Brown notes that this is sometimes because we listen to the advice of others. Brown believes that it's important to be selective about the advice we take in. We should only listen to advice from people who have our best interests at heart and who are genuinely trying to help us. It's also important to remember that we are all unique individuals, and what works for one person may not work for another. Ultimately, the best advice is the advice that comes from within ourselves. We need to trust our own instincts and intuition and make decisions that we feel are right for us. Socrates once said, "An unexamined life is not worth living." Socrates encourages us to examine our fears. We resist change because we're afraid of the unknown, afraid of losing what we have, or afraid of failure. But here's the thing: growth happens outside our comfort zone. It's natural to feel fear, but don't let it paralyze you. Instead, use it as fuel to embrace the adventure that change brings. Now, let's tap into the wisdom of Aristotle, who said, "Nature abhors a vacuum." Aristotle teaches us that when something moves out of our lives, the universe rushes to fill that space with something new and exciting. When you release an old job, relationship, or habit that no longer serves you, you allow fresh, positive energy to flow in. So don't slam it shut when change knocks on your door. Swing it wide open and say, "I welcome the goodness coming my way." Many people have all this talent and ability that they are lying to be and buried inside of them, that they will take with them to their graves because they didn't have the courage to be who they are. And I say, as you begin to look toward the future and manifesting your greatness, it's going to take everything in you, that your life deserves the concentrated effort to begin to look at how is it that I can express more of me? How is it that I can bring my ideas out here now? How is it and stop living with a sense of urgency? Because you're here today, you're gone today. Life is unpredictable, it's uncertain. There are no guarantees out here at all. So, holding back, what are you waiting on? Ask yourself, what's the benefit of your waiting? What's the benefit of your not living your dream? What's the benefit of not listening to yourself? The secret to embracing change is faith. Faith that the universe is conspiring in your favor and that every change is a step towards your highest good. Think about the night sky. When one star fades, other shines brighter. Trust that the same cosmic law applies to your life. Have total faith and watch how your life transforms into something extraordinary. Change is not your enemy, it's your greatest ally. Embrace it, learn from it, and grow with it. As Heraclitus, Socrates, and Aristotle remind us, change is the heartbeat of life, and something magnificent is on its way to you. Now, go out there and conquer your fears, have faith, and watch as the universe unfolds its boundless gifts before you. Remember, change is all good. Something more significant is coming to you. Share this video with friends and subscribe to this channel today for more inspiring content.